Hi, my name is Professor Chris Chuck, and I am the co-founder and technical lead here at Clean Food Group. And I'm joined by Francesca Paling to help us take all of our scientific and engineering technology we've been developing and bring it into the kitchen. Francesca, we produce oils and fats. We've been making lots of food from them, but we also produce other ingredients in the cell. So about 50% of the cell's weight is oil, but 50% is packed full of other goodies like vitamins, functional carbohydrates, and even an emulsifier, which is allergen-free, animal-free, that we can use as well.
Excellent.
So Fran, I've got a emulsifier. I've got some functional carbohydrates, which can be used as a thickener to help stabilize solutions. And I've got some oil. So what do you think we can make with that?
Well, if we had a little bit of lemon juice, I think maybe a mayonnaise.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
So for the mayonnaise, do we need solid fat? What kind of fat are we, or oil are we after?
We'll need to be liquid, a liquid fat,
Yeah.
and something fairly neutral, nothing that's going to overpower the mayo.
Fantastic. Well, just the thing for you, because when we run the fermentation, if we run it in a slightly different way, we change the environmental parameters, we can actually steer the yeast to make a liquid oil rather than a solid fat. And so we'll be using that.
Yeah.
Now we can also use a technique which is used on palm, soybean and rapeseed called deodorization, and that makes a nice blank oil. So,
Perfect.
well, let's use that one. Shall we get cooking?
Yeah, let's. So talk me through what we've got here then.
Right, so all of these products come from the yeast. So of course we've got the oil, and that's about 50% of the weight of the cell, but the other half is some really interesting food ingredients as well. So this is what we're calling protein plus, because it's mainly protein, but it's an emulsifier. So it kind of, you can blend oil and water together, a lot like milk. And this is our functional carbohydrate. So this acts as a thickener and stabilizes these emulsions as well.
So it all comes from the same yeast.
Yes, it all comes from the same yeast. We can use every part of the yeast and create food ingredients from them. So how are we going to make this animal-free, allergen-free mayonnaise?
And when we're going to use a homogenizer, you wouldn't find it in a domestic kitchen, but basically when you're doing things in big scales or in industry, it just goes faster.
So it's a bit like a stick blender, but it just goes a bit faster.
Exactly.
Perfect.
So it's perfect for this.
So first we need to add the protein plus. This is the emulsifier and will help hold the water in the oil. So now we need to use the functional carbohydrate fraction, and this will make it a lot more like a mayonnaise, so nice and thick, rather than a milk. Fantastic. Now we just need to dissolve them in the water.
Okay, great.
And now you can see it, like, it should be looking really nice.